This is the What's Next podcast.
Really, sir?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is, wherever you at. This is the What's Next podcast with JB, BJ, and the gentle fucking giant. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start living in my light skinnedness. You know what I mean?
This boy. See, there you go. There you go. You start
Hey,
on that bullshit. See, there you
I don't
go.
know. I don't know what it is. Like, as soon as the camera come on, I just come alive. Because, like, honestly, like before we even started, I was like real calm, and I could tell both of y'all was like, maybe he ain't on no bullshit today, but no.
Nah, sure as the day is long.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching the What's Next podcast. We'll see y'all next week. Try this shit over next week.
Hey, we might not be able to. Hey, we might not be able to be here next week. We might have to go under a different name.
Sir,
Oh, shit,
It's okay.
sir. Goddamn.
ain't nothing. I've seen people do it all the time. So let me go ahead and shut this down. Shut down chicken stop. Open up for stop for chicken.
Right.
Sir.
Shit. So, but anyway, how was y'all weekend?
No. Zach
Chill.
other reports. Business as usual.
Said business as usual.
The more things change, the more they stay the same, sir.
Mm-hmm. Carlos,
Sir.
I was about to ask you how was your trips, but last time I asked you that, you told me I won't go no goddamn weekends. So
So
How was your
okay,
weekend,
let's
sir?
talk. Wait a minute. Okay, bet. Right. I know we got a show to get to, but I got a question, right? And I ain't get a chance. I ain't get a chance to talk to y'all about this, and I really meant to. But we here we are. We about to talk about it today, right?
Oh, you got time today. You got time today, boss.
So
Tell me about the topic, boss. Speak was like a my boss.
in the South, they have a custom that I can't get with,
Which one?
and it is pulling over for a funeral procession.
I'm out. Let me go ahead and turn my camera off.
Hear me out. No, hear me out. I ain't even on no ignorant shit. I'm like honestly, like because I don't disrespect the dead, like but I was always taught you let the dead take care of the dead, right? So my wife and I, we driving down the street. Everybody pulling over. She driving. Keep going. What the fuck is everybody pulling over for? Because the funeral is on the other side of the street. Where it's not on our side. Like I can see if the funeral was behind us. Like yeah, pull over, let them go ahead or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But if they on the other side of the street, they can keep fucking going, and we can keep going that way. Like mind your motherfucking business. Dickhead decided to pull up in front of our car on the wrong side of the street. So y'all know how I'm rocking. So
Boy,
he
dude.
got down, he swerved around my wife because she driving. He swerved around her and he stick his arm out the window and slap my fucking mirror. Slap the driver's side mirror. So I go to hop out the car. But cooler heads prevailed. And my wife sat in my lap in the passenger seat to prevent me from creating the first bunk bed in a grave site.
What's up, Dennis? How you doing, Dennis? What's up, Dalton?
Dennis was good, bro.
So my question to y'all is: have y'all ever heard of that before?
So it's like, so you saying like the school bus coming on the other side of the street and they put the flashes on.
Right.
Now
No,
the school
sir.
bus
No, sir.
should pull up.
No, sir.
No, listen,
No,
listen,
sir.
listen to me. So if it's two lanes, well, if it's, I guess, multiple lanes, the school bus doors should be on the side that they're stopping on. But if they put them flashes out, the other side, out of respect, just stops
No,
just
sir.
because.
No, sir. That's not why the school bus do that. That's not why you do that for school buses. You do that because kids cross the street. That's
But
why you
no,
do that.
same, sir. That's what I'm saying, sir. But it's
Okay.
on the other side of the street, though. So
Right.
let's say you got a 6-lane street. If the bus driver pulls up in front of the house on this side, you all the way on the other side. Even if the medium is in the middle of the street, you know what I mean? Like I don't see a kid dashing all the way across the street, but you know, it's 2022. You don't unexpect any goddamn thing. But I mean, so for funerals, I guess is a little different. I don't.
We was
I
on
don't,
the
I don't
2-lane. We was on the 2-lane street.
just
One going west, one going east.
well, sir. I mean, I don't see. I don't see it unless they was turning. But
They weren't. And this is my problem. Like they talk about like a few people that I've talked to here. They say, "Well, it's out of respect for the dead." Okay, I understand. Now, but where I'm from, we mind our own fucking business. I don't give a fuck what's going on the other side of the street, and I don't want nobody to take that as I'm disrespecting any dead people or nothing like that, because I ain't like that. I don't smoke my ops. That's dumb as hell. I don't play with the dead. The thing about it is the dead take care of the dead. If I'm driving on the other side of the street, don't bother me. I'm not bothering y'all. Now, if I was driving and he pulled over like that and I hit the front of his fucking car and went Bruce Willis from the movie Red. Remember what he did on Red in the police
yeah,
car?
pop the door open. Pop,
Hey!
pop, pop, pop. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, then I'd be
Where
an
they teach that
asshole.
shit at?
Then I'm the asshole. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, cooler heads prevail. So I had an eventful weekend.
That's good, sir. What's up, Dennis? How you doing today, Dennis? Dennis, you ready for the
Dennis,
bullshit? Dennis?
where you at? Oh, he ain't in here. I gotta click on comments. Hold on.
Yeah. No, that the one that said your family. That's Dennis.
Why I
All
don't
right,
show
so
his name?
I don't know, sir. You know, sometimes that should be fucking up.
Okay.
Speaking of Bruce Willis, one of these trilogies got to go. One of these series is a series, trilogies, collection, right? Collections. Yeah, one of
Okay.
these collections got to go.
What we got? Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible, 007, Born, or Die Hard. If you say
Yeah.
Die Hard, you might or might not get fired. I'm just saying.
No, Die Hard is by far like top 5 Christmas movies of all time.
It's sick.
Tom Cruise, and you can't argue with Tom Cruise. Fallout and Ghost Protocol, and also that last one, the Rogue Nation. Those were my 3 favorite.
Yep.
The Bourne series, in my opinion, is the one that got to go because 007 is what started
Right.
all this shit. So for me, the weak link has to be Bourne Identity.
No, I agree.
I think Born was a copy.
You said you think Born was a comedy. What you say?
Huh?
You say you think Born was a comedy?
A copy.
Oh, I was a comedy. I was like, damn, bro.
No.
Bro was about to be the one to get fired today.
No, yeah, I think Born was a copy. I mean, they did very well with it, but I just think it was a copy. Dennis said Born as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so what we got next?
That wasn't even a
All
hard
right,
one.
so check this out, right,
That's a dog ass closet. I ain't gonna lie.
my man. So just look at all of them. It's 1. It's 2. It's 3. This is 4. You only get 1.
2. The
I
one
go
with the
one.
glass case in the middle. The one with the glass case in the middle.
I go one.
Yeah, I'm taking 1 too, Jonathan. That motherfucker bad as shit, shorty. I like
But
the last one, the top right. I like that shit too,
that's more for a female. Like
Right.
you gonna be sitting at the vanity.
sir.
I mean, if
Listen,
you got something to tell us, it's a
if
judgment free
you
zone,
need a
bro.
moment to yourself and you go in your fucking closet and close that motherfucking door, you got your fucking moment.
Boy
Ain't
say he
nobody
gonna be
coming there
doing.
looking for you.
Boy say he gonna line him up some lines on that motherfucker right quick.
Sir, I didn't say that, sir. I did
Hey,
not say that, sir.
pull up the bottom one. Pull that one up again, please. No, that ain't the bottom one. That one. Listen, this is hard. And the reason why I like this one is because that glass case, bro, you can display jewelry. In my case,
To who? To who
cologne.
though? To who? And
Me.
everybody don't need to be in your fucking closet.
Listen, you see the gun case over there to the right in the back there? Yeah, don't worry about it. You know what that is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
yeah.
sir. This shit right here, sir.
That motherfucker bad too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give it a tie only because it has some of the same similarities. Other than that left side is kind of it don't do it for me. The left side on the other one is way better.
I mean, she gonna take one of your sides, sir. So you gotta be able to give up one of
Sir,
them motherfuckers.
see, you thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about the future. Let me tell you something. If we can have one of these closets in our house, I'm sure her closet will look way better than mine.
Hmm.
That one ain't bad either, though, low key. Only thing is, it ain't got no island in it.
Yeah, it's just small as shit.
And why the fuck they got a man statue over there? Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Make sure you put your necklace at, sir. Take off your ice, put it on there, let it rest.
No, sir. My ice go in the freezer.
This motherfucker.
I would see this for my wife. Like she can rock with this because she got a little bag area up top. You know what I'm saying? She put all her bags in her heels and shit. She got her motherfucking sneaker collection right there. Yeah.
I don't like all that glass though. Yo. Like it's too much glass. Like, cause I'm a big ass kid, so me and my kids be playing in that bitch and shit. But shit, time to go.
Y'all in the closet playing pick them up, mess them up. Y'all about to get put out.
Are you done?
Nah, I'm just getting started. We're only 13 minutes in.
Ain't this about a bitch? All right, Jonathan. Switch over to current events, Jonathan. So Calvin Ridley got suspended for the whole 2022 season, and the bitch ain't even start yet. It only start till March 16th, and he's suspended to the whole 20. He can't even write to get back into the league until February the 15th, 2023.
What'd he do?
He stepped away from the game and betted a parlay and shit. He betted on the NFL games, and one of the games he betted on was the Falcons game, which he is currently on the roster. They found out. They investigated him. I mean, he ain't do no slick shit. He wasn't in the state. He's on his phone, and he just made a few bets. They ain't say if he won or not. He said the total amount he betted was $1,500. But
Them
brings us
parlays
back
be
to the
paying though.
conversation is the players can't bet on NFL games, right? No NFL games, not only your team, the other team, but the government can get into stocks. Now, I get it. You might have a little favor. You might slide your man some money to drop a pass, or you know what I mean, some shit like that. But the same way, they control the stocks. They control the stocks, and they control what? The money. So I don't know. One of those.
I'm sorry. This on Jonathan. Jonathan,
No,
what you think about it, sir?
Speak on. But no, I mean, to me, there really is no difference. There really is no difference when you talk about people in the government, buying stocks and and offsetting them and off-selling them and things like that. When the shit starts to crash and all that other shit, it's illegal for the same fucking principle. So I mean, to me, one isn't any better than the other, truth be told. But again, the NFL, Major League Baseball, things like that, or entities like that, they've had they have strict rules in place about betting on things in the sport. And it's obviously a no. If you don't know your history, look up Pete Rose, and Pete Rose is still fighting to get into the Hall of Fame to this very day. Even though even though him betting had no effect on the outcomes of the games that he coached, anything of the sort. And the same thing goes to Calvin Ridley. So I think he might get the Pete Rose treatment to some degree or another, but we'll see what happens.
A lot of shit is a double standard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, in cases like this, what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander.
Good for the gander, right?
And I feel like the only reason why there is a difference, even though we all agree that there is no difference between the government controlling the contracts and shit like that, the difference is the amount of money being played with. If it was on the same level as that amount of money, then niggas wouldn't. I mean, what would you have to argue about? And they looking at it like you stepped away from the game because, well, first off, let me go back real quick. How did they find out?
And everybody keep asking that shit, the same fucking question. How did they find out? Because that is a key fucking piece of information. That is a key piece of information. How did they find out? Which was maybe he was talking about it. Somebody when it said something, or I doubt they just ran his phone and shit because that's definitely illegal. But yeah, hey, we live in America.
Was he literally like on the sideline with his phone out?
He stepped away from the game early in the season.
This was last year.
Yeah,
he stepped away like early in the season, so he ain't been around for months.
Did he win?
I don't know. They didn't say that part, sir. They didn't say if he won or not.
Now, mind you though, the difference between the government and these players is it may have been in a contract that he signed that he can't do that.
No, all the sports, they got rules. You can't do that shit. Every sport. You can't do that shit. But to each his own. At the same time, equal rights for equal pay. What I always say, right? So I get it. Yes. Insiders, knowledge.
That's what Martha Stewart went to jail for.
A lot of people is supposed to be. I'm sorry, supposed to be in jail for that shit.
So a lot of people go to jail, bro.
A lot of people got skipped over too. That's a whole nother fucking story.
It's the amount of money. Money talk, bullshit walks 1,000 miles. Nino Brown said that. Don't forget. No, he said money talks, bullshit walks a marathon. That's what he said.
I wasn't trying to switch it that fast, but fuck it, we here now, right? All right, March is Women's History Month.
Ooh, there go my baby right there. You see her? Maya Angelou. Yes, baby.
Wow, I was ready to say Maya too.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something before you do your shit. Maya Angelou, I don't even know if I'm saying her last name. Angelou, Miss Maya. Let's call her that, right? She could talk that shit. Like, if any woman want to know how to talk to her man, study that woman right there. And that's a for show on that. Supper time, my baby.
You done?
Go ahead, BJ.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I just want to, sir.
No problem.
Hey, listen, I want you to have your moment, sir. I
Hey,
want to
listen.
cut you off early. None of that. So,
Listen, I love that woman.
as we step into Women's History Month, I got 3 questions. Right? In what year did American women win the right to vote?
Shit. I have no clue. I'm not 1938.
Hmm. You got 2 of your numbers right.
19.
Sir.
The 1 and the 9.
Jonathan.
Wait, 62.
So the correct answer is 1920.
Oh shit!
1920. So y'all was close.
I was nowhere near that shit. Shut up.
Sir.
It's always close. I said, I'm 4 decades. I'm 4 decades of age, so I was close. Get out of here.
All right,
Hey.
who's the first woman to run for president?
Shirley Chisholm.
Man. Okay,
Yes, sir.
sure. Let's see. Sure.
I was gonna say that, but he said it before I could. But I agree.
You said what was the name again?
Shirley Chisholm.
Sir, I don't think that's correct, sir. Turn the information that I have passed across my desk. Let me double check my
Your Googles.
yeah, my Googles. No, sir. I don't no,
That
sir.
was the first black woman. That was the
No.
first black woman.
Well, there we go. So I should give him half a point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So Victoria Woodhull was the first.
No one
woman
knows who that
to
bitch
run
is.
for-
I'm sorry, no one knows who that young lady
We
is.
ain't gonna never get no fucking win like this shit.
No, honestly, no. All bullshit aside, no. All bullshit aside, I definitely, wholeheartedly apologize because I did tell my wife that I am gonna try to stop using the word bitch when speaking about another woman. So legit, I apologize.
Sir.
Huh?
You just reached a new level, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I should have never invited you on this show, Jonathan. I fucked up. All right, last trivia question of the day before we get cut off the air. Who was the first woman to become U.S. Secretary of State?
Clinton. No, wait. I should know this. It wasn't Clinton. It was fucking hell. I'm horrible. I am not a name dropper. But as soon as you say the bitch,
There we go. There you go.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
it was
Oh, was he using Google?
Madeline.
Dalton.
No,
Where's Dalton?
Madeline Corbel Albright.
Congratulations.
Oh shit, yo.
Congratulations, sir.
I had to redeem myself.
Sir, this guy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how we
No,
do
like-
that, you know.
No, honestly though, who is that though? I didn't get to see what her facts was because like a lot of these women don't nobody even know who they are.
Sir, that's because a lot of people don't do their own research, sir.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna look up Madeline Albright. All right, I'm gonna read it straight from the facts.
Because it's on the internet, it must be true.
Yeah, hey, listen, and then you got to go to what's that, Wikipedia? Because they got all the
Wikipedia.
facts. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
all the
because-
facts.
Because
You can't
because
edit
only Madeline can edit the Wikipedia.
Hey, yo, John, I mean, Carlos, yo, chill out, yo. All right, so Madeline, All right, let's. I wish I could like cut this. She was born May 15th, 1937. Good God Almighty. And
That vintage joint.
she's still, yeah, she's still around.
Is she?
She's 84. That's it. Yeah, I don't see no hmm.
Sir, I'm so glad you can read that because I'm not even gonna try to look at the way it looks on my.
Children,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit,
residents.
my bad. I didn't know you was reading, sir. I was just
No,
scrolling, sir.
I'm not trying to, dog, because you know the way my eyes are set up right now. Yeah, no, it's not happening.
Mm. All right, so
Yeah,
we're
it
gonna have
doesn't
to.
show a death over her.
Yeah, so she's still around. So shout out to Madeline. We had to get her on the show. We had to reach out to her,
So
get on the
That
show.
would be dope. That would be so dope.
So, all right, Jonathan. Today's title of the show is Checkmate. All right, so two things happened last week. One, I saw a guy put up a post about nice guys will always get used and abused. Um, you know, they always say looking for a nice guy and all that shit like that. And then, like, I was talking to one of my friends, and she was saying, I'm sick of these motherfuckers. She was saying, um, how her significant other would say something to her, and like she would just move on and do what she want to do and shit like that. So every now and then you got to check a motherfucker, right? Um, I'm trying to say this without being an asshole. So that's why I'm trying to gab up my
Be
fucking
the be the asshole that you
thoughts
naturally
and shit.
supposed to be, sir.
So in life, some people are going to try you. The people in the streets, the people in your house, your kids, the people on the show with you, all that shit, right? Sometimes you got to check a motherfucker, but you got to do that shit the right way. You know what I mean? Because you're in a different time of age now. You know what I mean? Like Jonathan ask me a question, and I'd be like, "Fuck you mean?" And he'd be like, "Oh, who's talking to you like that, yo?" And then we have a whole falling out and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do shit certain ways. So, um, sit
it's
out
never
there.
about what you say, but how
I
you
go,
say it.
huh?
This is never about what you say, but how you say it.
Sir, that could be part of it, sir. So, um, go out to eat, go to the restaurant. I don't know what I want. Motherfucker gonna tell me what I'm gonna eat and what I'm not gonna eat, and shit like that. Um, I mean, it could be a lot of meanings. Hold on. So let me retract this shit. So,
Sir, the only way is through. I mean, stop dancing around and just say it.
sir,
Right.
sir, because you can't pit everything. Everything don't have to be put on the table, sir. So I'm not trying not to put everything on the table. So, um, you and your lady riding in the car, you trying to have a conversation with her, and she cut the radio up on you while you talking, and you just be quiet
No,
and go ahead
because
about your
I'll
business.
tell you everybody's getting tapped and we finna talk.
Is that how you go about that?
That's exactly how I would. Because it's like if I'm gonna sit here and listen to you, you damn sure gonna listen to me. And as the saying goes, you might not want to talk, but you damn sure gonna listen.
I think this motherfucker. I think it's a little more than that. So, um, you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry,
He said, "I'll go Ike Turner, Lord Jesus."
Carlos. Carlos about to be
Sir.
fired. Nothing.
What I
Carlos.
do?
Nothing. Sir.
Listen, nah, because listen, right?
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you something. I with my wife and I, like, we have banter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
We
so
have
before you get in that, can I play this real quick?
for sure. Go ahead.
Can you hear it? All right, cool, my man. Can you hear that?
Nope,
No,
I can't.
not even a little bit.
I can hear a little bit, but it's faint.
Oh shit! So, how is he supposed to check his girl? I guess.
So you're gonna have to summarize this. I heard bits and pieces of it.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened, right? Basically, basically she embarrasses him verbally and physically in front of company,
On a
and
regular basis.
then in private, she go full on Jasmine Cashmere.
And gives him oral treats as makeup.
Let me tell you something. Go ahead, Jonathan or
No,
Brandon. One
no,
of
no,
y'all. Go ahead.
go ahead, bro.
No,
Because
no, no, because
I'm still trying to gather information about what was about what was going on. But my take personally is, first of all, I'm not gonna allow anybody to just flat out just embarrass me any chance they get wherever we are. First of all, we got to have a little bit of a talk, regardless of what happens in the bedroom and how good things are in the bedroom. Dog, there's just certain things that I won't allow. As my grandmama used to say, you're not gonna go everywhere and act like a parquet. So you got to act like you got the good common sense God gave you. So I mean, there are certain rules that we have. Turn it on, turn it off, and know when it's appropriate and when it's not. But you're not just going to embarrass me and talk reckless when we out in public and embarrass the shit out of me every chance you get. You got to act like you had a you got to act like you got some common sense. So I it couldn't be me. Put it that way.
Is that because you set this foundation in the beginning, or
Absolutely.
is it this was
I
a
mean,
one time and
it's one thing if it's playful. It's one thing if like I've done some shit where it's like I've been with someone and it's like we'll be in the store and I'll she'll pick up something. Oh, she's selling something like that. You'll draw attention, embarrass the shit out of somebody. That's playful. I'm not gonna do that every chance I get. So, but there's a fine line between playful and stuff that's bordering on hurting you to some degree or another. And she's obviously towing that line, and and it's clear that it's having some effect on him because otherwise he wouldn't consult Steve Harvey and whoever else for some sort of advice. So it just couldn't be me because that precedent would have been set from Jump Street.
So is that the same thing as you going in a store and you pick up a shirt and your lady be like, put that shit back. We're not buying that.
No, it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
To me, to me, it isn't. That all depends on the that all depends on the relationship that you and that you and that person have, though. Again, if it's playful, it's one thing. Okay, cool. We can laugh it off and be done with it. But if you're doing it with some sort of malice or hurtful intent, now that's a different story.
So if you pick up the shit and if she pick up a dress and you be like, your fat ass can't wear that shit.
Now, see, again, there's certain things I'm not going to do, and that's one of them.
Go ahead, Carlos.
I said, my man's freeze up.
I'm just not gonna do
it. He trying to change. See, look at him. He trying to change because you know he was spaz on this. You know he would. You know he was spaz on this.
Talking twice and stop.
Listen. Let me tell you something. You can be nasty without being disrespectful.
Facts.
He liked that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He like the old.
Speak on it, big homie. Speak on it.
And the reason why I say that is because even a man who is looked at as soft has a borderline man reaction to certain shit. And disrespect is absolutely at the top of every male species on this planet Earth.
So
I'm done.
Is it you know how if you talk to your children and your children don't fear you, but they got a certain level of respect not to say certain shit, is it looked at as disrespect, or is it she just very aggressive and he can't handle that?
It could be a mixture of both. It could be, but I actually, now that Carlos mentioned it, I think he does sort of like you willing to put up with it. You put up with it for however long he has. You ain't nipped in the bud yet. So I mean, what part of you actually does like it?
Let me tell you something. My wife and I, we have banter that we do in public, and it'd be funny because we talk shit.
Right, you see.
But we don't air out each other's dirty laundry. Like
there's a difference.
It's a such thing as playing dirty, and we don't play dirty with each other. We can't play dirty with each other like that shit just don't match.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I believe he liked the shit. He has to put up with it like that. Talking about it hurt, but not enough to make her stop. Listen.
But what Carlos just said, it goes back to what I just said, though.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on the type of relationship that you two have as to how you react to certain things. And there is a fine line between being playful and being disrespectful. And all depending on the relationship that you have with your partner will tell you, just how far that really does go. It's like, you're not going, I'm not going to be with the woman and be like, you don't put that shit back now. You too damn fat to be wearing that. Nah, come on now. That's grounds for her punching the shit out you, and you gonna wonder why.
My wife will say some shit like, "Baby, come on now, that's too small," and it's a difference between you too damn fat for that shirt and that shirt is too small for you, baby. Come on now.
So I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it, but nah, she's being disrespectful. What's good, June? she being disrespectful, and that's just something I can't do, and I wouldn't tolerate that shit. That shit would have been nipped in the bud from Jump Street. Just wouldn't happen with me.
You know, there is a such thing as spousal rape. And I think that's what she's doing. She disrespects him in public and rapes him in private. Bro is like that one movie. Y'all remember that short film where the son was doing what he was doing
Say what?
and the dad was letting him?
Say it again. No, say it again. I didn't hear what you said.
I said there's a such thing as spousal rape.
Uh-huh.
And that is what she's doing. It's kind of like that movie. Y'all remember that movie where the son was doing what he was doing and the dad was allowing it?
Nah, bro.
Should we remember that shit stuff? You know what? I think
No.
that went over our head, Jonathan. Let that shit.
No, it's not that went over my head. I just don't.
After the
know
show-
the movie
after
like
the
that.
After the show, it wasn't a movie. It was a short, I think it was like 30, 45 minutes. After the show, I'll show y'all because I don't want to say that shit on here because that shit was super weird.
Hey,
All right,
listen, how you doing?
So let's just say at the birthday party, she did lash out the way she did, right? And she go, "You dumb motherfucker! I told you to get the sheet." Da 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 da. Da. Two wrongs don't make it right. She
Choke
went all out,
Choke her
on the
out. Choke her
spot.
out in front of everybody.
sir.
Truly pull a Nike turn.
Who gonna take care of the kids then, sir? Everybody going to jail. Because they don't come and get one party no more. They come and get every fucking body now. Sir. So,
Fuck it.
Sir. So, again, you're at the party, you're having a good time, and your girl just show up and just lash out.
Nah.
Lash out. I mean,
In front of
like,
everybody?
in front of everybody, sir.
Not the move on any level. Nah.
So, you gonna check in front of everybody?
You know
Or you gonna
better.
pull up to the side and be like,
No, because
It wouldn't even happen.
Those doors.
It
sir,
wouldn't even happen. Like, she know better. No.
sir.
If you've established that, he's absolutely right. It doesn't happen, but you have to have already established that parameter. If you don't establish that parameter, you just let shit run wild and free. Of course, it's gonna pop off.
So
If you allow her
you'll
to,
get
if you
tired
allow
of
her
it.
to run amok, if you allow her to run amok, that's exactly what she gonna do.
And that one time when you get fed up and be like, it's enough of this shit, and just backhand the shit out of her. Nah, you wrong.
Nah,
So
it wouldn't get to that point. First of all, let me tell you something. If I ever did that, my dad I'd cease to exist at that point.
Let me tell you something about my dad. Let me tell y'all something about my dad.
So it wouldn't even get to that point. I'd walk away and punch some shit before I punch somebody else before I punch a woman. Straight up.
Let me tell you something.
It wouldn't even cross my mind.
I don't believe in putting my hands on women. Right.
Not for any reason.
And there is no but. Now, if she go, what if she go on your shit though?
Still not necessary. It's unnecessary.
Jonathan, so you mean to tell me if she ripped your beard off?
Oh no!
You're
not gonna put your hands on me.
That's what I'm saying.
You might catch a whole fucking boot in the chest or some shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there are instances where it will happen, but I don't believe in hitting women for words exchange, disrespect, and shit like that. You ain't got to put your hands on that woman. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, with anybody, like you said, that parameter has to be set. That line, it has to be in the sand from day one. Like, you just not gonna walk up and disrespect me. Like, nah, I don't give a fuck who you is. In front of everybody too.
That was like the guy swerving in front of you and then slapping your mirror.
Listen,
so he was trying to check you. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
He was on his way to the upper room.
The upper room,
sir. So
when Jesus.
Side note,
the upper room.
Can I tell y'all what I did?
Sure.
Oh shit, what you done did, sir?
Sir.
Oh hell! Look, he holding his
Wednesday.
face and everything. You know he done
Wed-
fucked up.
Oh
Wed-
shit. Okay, all right. You got my undivided attention, sir.
I think it was Wednesday because Wednesday was a half a day. I picked the kids up and we was in the car. You know the commercial that we always be like, "Can you name an animal that's a bird that doesn't that lays eggs or some shit like that?" You know the commercial they always have on the radio. It'd be like you name an animal and then you call in and you can win the trip and shit. So it was like name an animal that's not a bird that lays eggs. So we was talking and Tyrone was like a turtle. So I
Platypus.
was like, well, I was thinking of a snake. And so Brielle said, I didn't know turtles lay eggs. And I was like, yeah. She was like, can you show me? So I was like, yeah, when we get in the house. So she came upstairs. She was like, can you show me the turtle laying the eggs? So of course I showed the video of the turtle laying the eggs, and she wanted to know where the eggs come from and all that. And I said, baby, you gotta wait to get a little bit older to explain that shit. We gotta wait till we get a little bit older. She was like, when I'm 7? I was like, yeah, maybe when you're 7. If I think you're old enough to understand, maybe when you're 7. So then the next video, she was like, oh, the zebra. And the zebra was running across the field. Like 7 lions jumped on the zebra. Motherfucker started crying out for help. I'm sitting there watching it. She was sitting on my lap. We sitting here watching it. I look over. She's crying, tears.
You ain't
Like
shit,
real,
bro.
like tears.
You're fired. You fired,
And
bro.
listen,
You fired. You fired, bro.
I gave her a hug. I said, "What's wrong?" She was like, "I like the zebras."
You're fired. You're fired, bro.
So I had to explain to her how the world worked. Like it's survival of the fittest out here. Like,
Bro, no, the circle, no, come on now, the circle of life. You ain't explain that part to her.
sir, listen to me, sir. So Tayana standing in the doorway looking at me while she crying. Shit, I'm trying to give her a fucking hug. I said, bro, I can show you a few videos right here of the cows and shit that'll make you fucking not watch another part of TV. You won't eat nothing else and none of that. But I'm just saying, babe. I said the lions gotta eat like everybody else gotta eat. And I was like, see, it was 100 of them. All of them got away except this one. And she was like, she just went away. And she asked me because she used my tablet and all this shit. Like, she came back 10 minutes later. She was like, I still miss the zebra. And gotta let that shit go, babe. Let that shit go. That shit go.
No, I can't believe you ain't explain the circle of life to her, dog. Come on now.
Sir, sir, in that moment, it wasn't nothing I could, sir.
Bro, you let her watch the lions kill Marty. Is what you did.
Sir, this motherfucker was crying out for help and everything. He had to run his neck and all that shit. That shit was wild.
You're fired, sir.
You ain't shit, yeah. You talk about us. You ain't shit.
So that's the first time I fucked up this year.
This year.
This year. Sir.
So she's old enough. She's old enough to know what murder is.
You live in Baltimore, dog. Come on now.
But
Hey,
you can't.
hey,
but
watch
you
your
can't
mouth.
tell her where turtle eggs come from.
Sir, the turtle eggs was dropping out of something and she couldn't see what it was and she wanted me to explain it. She was like, it was all slimy. I was
DJ, dog, you got to do better, dog.
You're fired, bro. Hey, mute this man. Hey,
she
mute this man, bro.
she is sick, Sharice. Sir, I'm just, sir.
You got to do better, dog.
Listen, sir, I didn't know it was going to happen that way. I thought she said she wanted to see it. I mean, we just watched it. I didn't know. Now I know. You know, you know better, you do better. So I won't do that shit again. I'm just saying.
So I just want to let you know that I really needed that laugh.
Mm.
It's funny, but it's not.
Mm. That shit was wild.
You'd have traumatized that poor child. Lord Jesus.
I doubt it. She
Marty
got
is
right back on YouTube.
Marty is now dead, and Simba did it.
Sir.
And so did look.
Sir. It's not funny to Jonathan. Let it go, Jonathan. Shit, wow.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But
All right,
anyway,
so jumping back over to checkmate. Back in the day, I used to go out with my homeboy and his girlfriend. I was always like the third wheel and shit, right? So, I used to always crack jokes and shit about why I didn't have a girlfriend or this girl and that girl and shit like that. And I realized the third wheel
you
shit
ugly.
ain't really for me.
Third wheel ain't real for nobody, dog.
We was younger.
Hey, hold on. Why you ain't try to get your homeboy's girl to hook you up with one of her homegirls?
Sir, I don't, sir. I can't remember back that far. Why, sir? Or what
Baltimore is different. Baltimore is different. I keep forgetting. Go ahead.
happened? Sir, what that supposed to mean, sir? I went down that road one time,
Y'all niggas
a long time ago,
are delayed by at least 6.5 minutes.
sir. I went down that road
6.5, really, dog? 6.5 minutes, though?
back in the day, sir. I went down that road, and the outcome wasn't that good, sir.
It ain't what he wanted.
Yeah,
It ain't what he wanted, boss.
and probably was gonna go to jail.
Tell him about the one time, boss. Tell him about the one time.
I'm good. Talk about the one time, the 2 time, or the last time.
You had to play wingman, huh?
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I was. Listen, I understood the assignment, but when I got there, the fucking mission had changed. But
Hey,
shit,
back in my younger days. Switch. Oh, never mind.
sir.
Never mind. We ain't
All right, so
we ain't trying to get deleted. Yeah, go ahead.
last 2 things I definitely wanted to touch on. The article you sent, Carlos, about the law changes with the insurance.
Oh, so California has passed a law that states that you have to have insurance if you're a gun owner now. Right? Now, while that might sound crazy, if you already have renters or homeowners insurance, you're already covered as long as it covers property damage. As long as you got a clause in there that covers property damage, you're already safe, right? But on top of that insurance, you also have to make a donation to a fund. I can't think of the fund's name right now, of $25 a year, right? I think it said that the fund is for gun violence or something of that nature. It's all in the same thing, something for somebody to get rich that we don't know, right? But here's the thing about that, right? When one state passes a law such as that, what ends up happening is every other state start going, you know what? And that's what you don't want to happen, because what's going to end up happening is all these other states are going to start adapting that kind of law, not that law specifically, because as we know, anybody that's traveled to any other state, all the laws are different in every single state. So where they say you have to have insurance in California and all you need is renters or homeowners insurance with a liability clause for property damage. Let's say in Maryland, you have to have a different kind of clause that covers the gun by itself. Then you have to have something that covers you. Then they're going to say, oh, well, now you got to have life insurance. Like, come on, like, you can't be passing them kind of laws without looking at the entire United States as a whole. California is a progressive state. And the problem with California and Maryland and New York, those 3 states, if anybody knows anything about the bottom of most legal documents, those 3 states, also Nevada too, are always at the bottom of those fucking legal documents because those 3 states are fucking ass when it comes to legalities. So now that California has started some bullshit in the next 8 months, you got to know that a lot of other states are going to start coming up with that as well. Just like how Georgia just passed a law that you can now carry your weapon concealed without a permit.
So
Watch,
basically,
it's gonna
Georgia
happen.
can carry now. Good
Yep.
to know.
So
So I can be pieced up when I come to Atlanta.
Listen, hey, one day I'm gonna show y'all how to fly with y'all gun too. Cause I take my shit everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Every time I get on there,
you just can't have it in your carry on. Last I remember, it can be in your bag, cased. You cannot have it loaded. Nothing. You just have to have it, open to where you can see through the chamber, no magazine and stuff like that. You can carry it all day long. You just can't put it in your carry on because that's automatic grounds for them saying, "Hey, look, you can take the flight or the gun can take the flight. Which one is it?" Well, shit, I'll take the flight and they confiscate shit.
nah, you going to jail.
Yeah, facts. No, I mean, so sometimes the TSA agents will be like, yo, you can go to jail or gonna go to jail. Which one? But most TSA agents now, oh yeah, you definitely get arrested. So
Yep. What do you think about that? Well, Arizona is fucking Arizona and Texas are neck. Yeah, Texas and Arizona is neck to neck. I ain't gonna lie. Texas to me was my favorite state I ever been to because of that kind of shit. But Georgia has always been my favorite place to live because it's so quiet and awesome. I love it.
Oh, bro, if you think you have fun, go to Tennessee.
I got a homeboy live in Tennessee. Actually, we probably gonna go down in April, sometime like the middle of April.
Yeah, go to Tennessee. If you think you having fun now, go to Tennessee.
We'll go get some barbecue. Barbecue.
I had a
What do you think about that, Sam Sports?
I had a family member that keep trying to get me to go to Tennessee so they can pick up some merchandise and bring it back here, and I'm not doing all that shit.
What kind of merchandise?
So
Oh, ribs and green beans and shit. Okay, for sure.
yeah,
Because Maryland ain't got nothing but chicken boxes and seafood.
So that part, because you need the ribs to protect you with the green beans inside them and all that, right? Yeah,
Chicken boxes and
Facts.
chicken boxes and seafood.
Bro,
I'm just
listen. A chicken box, listen, a chicken box, salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce on everything with a half and half, snickerdoodle cookies. Listen. You better get your life together.
If you don't know, now you know.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you need to. Boy. It's good eating right there.
If you get it from the right spot. So let's talk about smelling good before we get out of here. Let's talk about smelling good, sir.
So, right. I'm sorry. Was you Pat? That was my turn, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or were you gonna go into? No, you can go ahead. I apologize, sir. You the host. You got the microphone, bro. Go ahead,
sir. You have the cologne of the week, sir. This is, you know what?
I do.
So we don't have no confusion.
Hey, my time to shine, baby. Yeah. So look, recently, so anybody who know me know that I have a lot of cologne. Like I probably have, I want to say about 30, 40, maybe even 50 bottles of different colognes. And here lately,
you got me outdone.
Boy, listen, I got it. Fuck with me, you know I got. Matter of fact, where my bag at? Do I got extra ones on? I know I got some extras on me. Hold on.
I thought I was bad when I had like 22, 23 bottles. Shit, I ain't never met nobody as bad as me. Shit, girls got me outdone by shit about 2, 3, 4
So
miles.
so hold on. What I got? So this is just one that I keep with me at all times because this
The
1
Paco
million
Rabanne,
lucky.
yes sir.
Listen, Paco Rabanne made that other one I was telling you about, Phantom. That other one I just picked up.
Okay.
They made this. They made that Phantom. It's a robot. It come in a glass bottle, but it's shaped like a robot and it's silver like this. But this is just something that I keep with me because this shit is fire, right? What else I got with me? Oh, all I got is this one. Did I leave the other one at home? So cologne of the week though, I got the only two that I have with me. That the only two that I have is these two here, and I can't pick just one. So I'm just gonna go with the brand in itself, and it's Bond Number 9, right? Bond Number 9. They have all of their colognes are from New York. All of their colognes are New York based. It goes by neighborhood, parks, anything New York except for like pizza, whatever. But they have like Little Italy and shit like that. But this one here, this one is New York Nights. This was my first one that I got. I like New York Nights. Smells really good. It gives sweet, fresh kind of type thing going on with it. It's you have to smell it. Like it's hard to describe what it smells like because it's just so unique. But I got this one, and then this past weekend I went and got this one here. Let me tell you something. I didn't plan on buying this. I just went to my plug, right? This shit right here, nigga. This is one of those scents that it's called. This one is. I'm sorry. This one Bond Number 9 Hamptons, right? This is one of those scents where summer night it get hot, right? You done had your cologne on all day. It get hot. The scent changes and it wakes up. Like you in the club dancing and shit, or whatever the fuck it is you doing. You might have popped a jigger. You don't know what's going on, but you done got hot. The scent on that changes to a whole nother scent, and it smell like you got a whole nother cologne on. When it comes to cologne, Bond Number 9 has become my favorite. Of course, I got the Issey Miyakis. I even got Thought Juice. And the Thought Juice I call is the Curve, the green one that everybody had in high school. I still got a I still keep a bottle of that shit. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I got a tester of Dolce and Gabbana, the one. That's gonna be my next purchase. That shit is nice. I love that one. But when it comes to my most recent purchases, it gotta be this Bond Number 9 Hampton. So if you want some cologne that's gonna last all day and you ain't gonna smell like everybody else, listen, this Bond Number 9 Hampton is where it's at. And you know, a lot of men don't like telling what they wearing. And that shit is fugazi to me. Like, bro, ain't nobody trying to smell like you. Nigga, I just want the sauce. What you got? This is what I got.
Appreciate the knowledge, sir.
So
Appreciate the
it'll stop you
knowledge.
from getting musty.
Nah, nigga, you still got to wash your ass, bro.
You listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Just look it up. And I'm gonna tell you something. Just look it up on the internet. And when you see it on the internet, if you don't wash your ass when you put this on, then you can't afford it. Because if you can't afford to wash your ass, you can't afford to buy this. And I ain't stunting. I'm just being real. You cannot put this cologne on dirty ass. You're gonna smell like a sweet ass dirt ball. Is what you're gonna end up smelling like.
Are you saying you can't, or you don't recommend it?
Both.
Do what you want to do, sir. Do what you want to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. Hey, if the spirit move you, let it groove you. Do what you want to do.
Sir, no.
God damn it. Shit. I can't tell you to wash your ass. Your mama should have told you to wash your ass. Lift your nuts, spread your booty cheeks. These niggas, don't let these niggas online tell you that spreading your ass in the shower is gay. Nigga, it is imperative that you spread your ass in the shower. If you don't spread your ass, you're dirty.
Period.
Brandon got that. He don't spread his ass cheeks in the
No,
shower.
I was thinking of shit. So what if you ain't got the high powered water to clean your ass out? You got that little trickle shit that don't clean your ass out, and you gotta use your rag and shit.
You better whole bath it or something, bro.
You talking about a bidet?
You better whole bath it or something, bro.
You talking about a bidet?
What?
You don't know what a bidet is, sir?
No, I know what a bidet is, nigga.
No.
Okay, so a bidet is that toilet that you sit on and you turn the water on and it spray your ass open.
Oh no, we don't have shit like that around here. Fuck you talking about. I'm saying if you're in the shower and you don't have the pressure to clean your ass, you got that little trickle shit that you got to hold your rag under the water, let it fill up first. No, you ain't got the shit to just spray you the fuck down. You ain't got the pressure to clean your ass out,
bro. You might want to get some toilet paper or something and wet that toilet paper, just get all in there or something, bro.
That shit gonna break all up.
Most likely. Hey, most likely you fucking with a bitch that got kids, which means there's baby wipes in that house somewhere. And if it ain't, leave that bitch expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
You know what? I'm sorry we even went down.
Oh wait.
Oh shit. You can't get no worse than this. Sir, what the fuck is that? Sir, we can't see that, sir. Sorry, your screen is blurry.
You can't see this?
It's soap.
Dr. Bonner's Pure Castile Soap. Peppermint. Imagine getting hit in the asshole with a snowball.
What the
on
fuck?
A windy day.
Yo.
All right, yo. I don't thank everybody for coming out to watch the show. I don't know which way we went, how we got off track. I am so sorry. I fucking apologize.
Wash your ass. Wash your ass. Wash your ass.
Yo.
Wash it. Rinse it. Wash it. Rinse it. Wash it. Rinse it.
You would have been gonna be high.
And matter of fact, hey, do you want a clean ass or you want to go out smelling like a dirty ass? I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, it's raining right now. Take your ass outside and wash the fuck off. You got a water hose.
Go use somebody's sprinklers.
Matter of fact, take your ass to the YMCA.
Oh, you gotta pay to get in.
Jump in they motherfucking showers.
No, you gotta pay to get in.
You can't afford to goddamn take a shower at home. Go take a shower some motherfucking where else.
Sir, you gotta pay to get in the YMCA. That shit ain't free.
Shit.
So you go in there. Can we see
Go to the laundromat. Go in the laundromat and go to the goddamn sink. Yeah. What they gonna do?
Oh, you go hard, huh?
It's a laundromat.
I don't even want to ask how you know about it. You know what? We'll say that for a different show.
Sir, don't patronize that man like that.
Hey, no bullshit. When I was homeless in Arizona, no bullshit. I've been homeless before. I was homeless in Arizona. What I would do is sleep in fitness centers and take baths in hot tubs. No bullshit. Nigga, I'm homeless, but I ain't gonna stink. Fuck. You gotta pick a struggle out here, man.
Hey, listen. You gotta choose your battles wisely. So
I wasn't gonna smell like asshole and cigarettes.
So stop smoking wasn't an option?
You said what?
Stop smoking wasn't the option?
When I was a child, I understood and spake as a child. God damn. I just spilled all my goddamn ice fucking with y'all.